Hi, everyone. Carol here from Nosh. I'm at Expo West with two of the co-founders of SOMOS Foods, Miguel Leal and Daniel Lubetzky. Guys, thanks so much for taking some time to chat with us today.
It's a pleasure to be here with you guys. Carol, thank you for visiting with us.
So for our viewers who are not here at Expo, unfortunately, what is SOMOS Foods? This is your first trade show.
Yeah, Somos Foods is food from the heart of Mexico. And what we aim to do is to replace the narrow view of Mexican food with a view that is as deep as the different regions and different culture and experiences that Mexico has to offer.
It's all plant-based foods, delicious, authentic Mexican dishes, very convenient and easy to eat. But like our chips, for example, are very hard and crunchy, unusually crunchy and different.
Daniel, Miguel, I'm sure there are many things you could be doing right now. Why SOMOS Foods, and why was this the right time to launch the brand?
Miguel used to head marketing at Kind. Rodrigo Zuloaga, our other co-founder, used to head new product development. I was the founder and CEO. And we used to talk all the time about how there's great Mexican restaurants in the United States, but there's not good Mexican brands that you can buy at the store. The stuff that they sell is not really authentic Mexican. They have these hard shell fluorescent corn tortillas and all these things that in Mexico we never saw. And we felt that we wanted to do something real. Also, it's a lot of fun to work with these guys. We laugh a lot and we wanted to do something together. And so I'm very honored to partner with this guy and with Rodrigo.
And a lot of times, I think you do the things that you want to see in the world. And for many years, I've looked at Mexican food and I've thought the food that we grew up with is delicious, is clean, is light, is healthy, and what isn't something like that in the market? And I think we got into the point that we said we need to do it ourselves.
We, just touched on the idea of authenticity. How do you create a product that's authentic to the consumers who know these dishes, but also can appeal to a wide range of Americans who maybe haven't seen these products before or these, this type of cuisine?
We have a ton of confidence in the products, like the unusually thick and crunchy Somos chips. People originally see them like, what is this? It's very different from the traditional tortilla chip, but they try it and they're like, I get it. It's like almost homemade. They're really crunchy. It's just a different experience. The salsas are excellent. Our teams work really, really hard. We have complete confidence that we can raise the bar and everybody will. It's the same playbook that we did at Kind. Like, don't sacrifice, don't cut corners, just do amazing stuff.
Yeah, and to add to what Daniel said, I think formulas are a part of it. So Mexican blend beans is a recipe that both Daniel and I had, growing up in Mexico. But the way that we bring them to market is something that can also appeal to the mainstream consumer. For example, our products, they come in reheatable pouches, so they are ready to heat. It's a 90-second convenient. You can do it in the microwave. You can do it in the oven. You can do it in a pan. So it's super convenient. Get a meal for your family there. And, we try to add also another elements. We like to add the packaging that we have is made from the alebrijes form of art. And then we add, when you buy something from direct to consumers, we send you a playlist. We send you a Mexican dessert. So it doesn't stop with food. We want to add the best of Mexico in every box.
One of the things that struck me walking around this booth is that everyone here has worked with you guys before. It's many ex-Kind employees. How do you go about creating a company where people feel so valued and so passionate, they just want to keep working with you for many, many years? Because I think that employee retention is something that a lot of emerging brands are struggling with right now, particularly after the pandemic, when a lot of employees are rethinking what it means to work for a company and what that work-life balance looks like.
I mean, one of the things that I'm most proud of is the culture that we created and exists at Kind. We have an incredible Kind team membership and also a huge set of network of alumni of incredible excellence. And it's really humbling and exciting to see the entire network of Kind team members, both from the current community and from the alumni. And Miguel had already left Kind when he founded SOMOS. All of the people that joined SOMOS were alumni from Kind. And it's just, I think, treating people with dignity and with respect and having a lot of fun and challenging people, like stretching them to be the best that we can be while having just a lot of fun and treating people with integrity.
Yeah, and one of my favorite things of being at Kind is that all of us were owners on the business and we were expected to behave like owners in the business. And that is not just having a stock in the company, I think that's part of it, but it is the way that you behave regarding expenses, the way that you behave as pushing yourself, always being as scrappy as possible and doing a lot with very little. And definitely when we put this together, we wanted to bring a lot of that culture with us at Somos, but I think that's what attracted a lot of great talent because once you go through that, it's very different. People love that piece and they love to be heard. They love to have a seat at the table and that every voice matters. And, we want to bring some of that to Somos.
The other thing why I love Somos is because when I'm hanging out with Miguel, I feel like I actually speak English without an accent. Because he says scrappy and it's not scrappy, it's scrappy. So even I notice sometimes. So compared to him, I speak perfect English without an accent.
I actually have an accent from Alabama, but I do this for Somos. Okay, so that's kind of marketing.
Well, I wish everyone could be here. The energy in this booth is fantastic between you guys, all the Somos employees. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Vámonos!